Hey guys, so I have some exciting news. Yesterday it was raining. That's not exciting news, but yesterday it was storming and it stormed all day. The rain would not let up, so I really didn't go anywhere. I just kind of stayed around the house. And so I was internet surfing, just kind of bored. I was on Facebook and then YouTube and then was looking for something to do. And so I went to compassion.com, and if you don't know what that is, it's Compassion International's website. And if you don't know what Compassion International is, it's a Christian organization that sets up places in other countries to help them fight against poverty. And I'm trying to think if it's a nonprofit organization or not. I can't remember, but they the main thing they're known for doing is for sponsoring children. And what that is you send $38 a month to a child in need who, may not even have a mattress to sleep on in other countries and everything, may live in a shack with four brothers and sisters and their parents barely employed. But anyway, I was searching the web, and so I went to that website and I was just looking at the kids. Because since about 2 years ago, I've always wanted to sponsor a kid. But then I was like, well, I want to be financially stable because I don't want to be one of those people who sponsor a kid and then they're like, oh, wait, now I don't have the money to do it now. I wanted to be financially stable so I could continue to support them all their life or until they're out of the program. But, so I was just looking, and I was looking for. I really wanted a little boy, so I saw this little boy on there, and it had a little birthday cake symbol, and it meant it was his birthday. And so I was like, oh, how cute. And he was the cutest little thing ever. And so I clicked on him, and his name was Faubert or Faubert. It's Faubert. I don't know how to say it. But he was the cutest thing ever. And yesterday was his birthday, and he turned 5 years old, I think. And so I was reading a little description about him, and it was like he likes to play soccer, he likes to go to church, the little church that they had down there for him, and he likes to, do group activities, play house, and his jobs at home are carrying firewood, or no, carrying water and gathering firewood. And I don't know if you guys know much about that, but it's a really hard job to do. And usually older children are meant to do that um if nobody else can. They usually get the older children because they're stronger. But this kid is 5 years old and doing that, and that's too much. And he's got six other brothers and sisters, and he carries water and gathers firewood. So, it kind of led me into their situation, not being so good. And they live, I don't know, it's like some kind of campus or something that Compassion has set up for, like, there's 5,000 people living there. And, it's poor people. And all the kids from Haiti that I saw on that website lived there at this campus thing. So, it kind of lets you know that it's for people that are really, really struggling from poverty. And so, like, I was like, well, how much is it to do this? And so, like, because I knew in past years it was $38, but I didn't know since the economy if it raised it up or what. So I was just looking, and it was still $38. And so I was like, well, you know what? I have become more financially stable in the past 2 years because I just work. Okay, this is gonna sound really sissy of me, but I just worked for like 2 months. I'm down here visiting my dad, and I just worked for 2 months and made about $400 while I was there. So that can provide for them for that little kid for a long time. And so I just made myself think. I was like, $38 a month. You know, people think about that, and then, but I think what they think is $38 a day, and that's a lot for an American. But $38 a month is not a lot. I mean, that might hinder you for a week if you're a more, if you're a kid that, you know, you only do little things to make money, like you babysit or something, and make like $100 a week. You know, $38 might hinder you a little bit for a week, but after another week or so, you've already made more money. So, like, I don't know, what I'm trying to say is, like, a lot of people think they don't have the financial means. Like, I thought I didn't, but I really do. And I hope that God provides me with more availability to, you know, keep providing for him so I can send him, like, gifts and stuff. Because you hear story, like, you can read about stories on there online, and, like, I heard one, but it was at Big Stuff, a camp I went to, and it was like this guy, he was sponsoring this kid, and the kid was like, "Thank you so much for sponsoring me. For the first time, I get to have a mattress to sleep on." And that's a big deal, because in America, we think, you know, people, basically in the back of our mind, we think it's imaginary. We really think that people that suffer like that are, you know, they're pretend, like it doesn't exist, because we don't see it every day. You know, we think we're bad off because we only make $40,000 a year. But that's so much more. But your donation of $38 a month to this one kid, it's more than their family makes in a month. Because their family makes $33 a month. So it's a big deal. So, like, if you have the financial means, I say go for it. Go find you a little kid to sponsor. Because, I mean, they're so cute, and you can write them letters and send them coloring book pages, and they love to color pictures, and they'll color you pictures and send them to you. And, you know, I'm so excited to communicate with my little dude. And I know he's only 5, so it's going to take a little while for him to learn how to write and everything. And they love to get pictures of you. They love to see you. And so it's an awesome experience. I really recommend it for people who can afford it, you know. And there's lots of college kids who actually do have sponsored children, and college kids are amongst the poorest of the poor in our nation. So it's I think it is affordable. You know, I understand people who can't, but I really recommend it. So, that's my experience with Compassion. And I've only been sponsoring this kid for a day, but, you know, I just feel like he's got so much in store for him. He's so cute. He's adorable. And I think, I love the ministry Compassion International is doing. And, you know, a lot of people like to make a joke out of it and everything, but it's serious. It's really what these people go through every day. And they really do need our help. So, you know, I say, if you have the financial means, do it. I mean, you don't have to be rich to sponsor these kids, because college students somehow find $38, even if they have to borrow it from their parents or whatever. They find $38 to send to these kids every month. So it's pretty awesome. And you can go ahead, if you think you're gonna, like, have less money later, but you have money right now, you can go ahead and pay in advance for, like, the first 3 months or 6 months, and I think you can pay for a year, I'm not sure. But it's just pretty awesome. So I hope you guys take that into consideration. It's an awesome, awesome thing. So that's what I have to say about Compassion. Again, it's compassion.com, and you guys should check it out.